Welcome to MatchPack for another roundup of all of the numbers in the Premier League, where after beating Southampton, Liverpool have gained 16 points from losing positions this season, the most in the division. Manchester City's 1-0 defeat against Spurs in the Champions League quarter-final first leg was the first loss that Pep Guardiola's side have suffered in their last 15 games in all competitions. Leicester's Jamie Vardy has been given a new lease of life in recent weeks. After a double against Huddersfield, he's now scored 6 goals in just 5 Premier League games under Brendan Rodgers. But Tottenham may now be without their star man Harry Kane for an extended period due to an ankle injury. He scored 17 Premier League goals this season.
Liverpool are back at the top of the table after coming from behind to win at Southampton last Friday. Mohamed Salah's stunning solo strike, the pick of the bunch. The Egyptian's goal was his 50th in the Premier League for Liverpool, a feat he achieved in just 69 games. In the history of the competition, only Alan Shearer and Ruud van Nistelrooy have notched their half-century for a single club in fewer matches. Salah's boss, Jurgen Klopp, has already won the Bundesliga twice with Dortmund, but he's never experienced a title race quite like this. Both of those successful campaigns in Germany were relatively comfortable when compared to their tussle with City this season.
Well, when Jurgen Klopp won the 2 titles with Dortmund in the Bundesliga, they did pull away towards the end of the season, so it seems a little bit tighter this year round. Nevertheless, I think he will have picked up some useful experiences from his time at Dortmund, how to manage momentum and to make sure that the pressure doesn't get to the players.
The lack of a top-class keeper had arguably been Liverpool's biggest problem in recent years, but that is no longer the case. Alisson has more clean sheets than any other keeper, with the second best save percentage of anyone to have played at least 10 games.
He really has shown why Liverpool were prepared to pay all this money. I think his presence really helps the back four, really settles things down, he controls the area really well, and he just gives you that sense of calm.
Eden Hazard's double gave Chelsea a routine win over West Ham on Monday as the Blues moved up to 3rd in the table. And recent form would suggest they have a good chance of sealing a top 4 spot. Over the last 6 games, Chelsea have won 3 more points than Manchester United and considerably more than Spurs. So is Maurizio Sarri starting to win over the doubters?
I think Sarri needs time. Every manager would say the same, but I think with his football is specifically the case because it is very complex. This is still a Chelsea team, I think, that was built for a Conte football, so it's inevitable that rebuilding process that he started will need a bit of time to come to full fruition.
Hazard's brace against the Hammers means he's now been involved in 28 Premier League goals this season, 2 more than Sergio Aguero, who's second on the list. But Sarri's admitted they may struggle to keep their star man this summer. Another Chelsea player in fine form is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's been involved in 4 goals in his last 3 Premier League games and will now be hoping he's done enough to become a permanent fixture in Chelsea's starting 11. Liverpool have slipped up in this fixture before when chasing a league title. It's 5 years since Chelsea won 2-0 at Anfield following Steven Gerrard's unfortunate moment, a memory that, for the hosts, is tough to shift.
I think it'll play on the mind of Liverpool fans that Chelsea have another chance to be the spoil sports. I don't think that Klopp himself will be affected. He wasn't there, but I can see maybe a little bit of nervousness creeping into Anfield, and I think Klopp will do quite a lot of work before the game, making sure that the mentality off the pitch is also right.
But what might be more relevant is Chelsea's outstanding record at Anfield in recent years. They haven't lost in any of their last 8 visits in all competitions, including a win there this season too, in the League Cup. Eden Hazard's supreme finish was surpassed in quality by Daniel Sturridge's late equaliser for Liverpool in the reverse fixture, and the Reds may need more of the same.
Well, Liverpool at home have been very convincing. I think there's a good opportunity there for Liverpool to continue the run because Chelsea like to play football and Liverpool are always at their best when they can come up against an opposition that gives them a bit of space in midfield to play their game.